Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your man, Mike. Y'all got a problem with my last video? You know, I had a long day before that Kendrick Lamar Watch the Party Die released. I worked from 5 in the morning to 2 o'clock. I had a long day as a dad. I cooked, I cleaned, I did my thing. And you know what? All I wanted to do is sit down and just peek at the technicality of the song. I didn't want to talk about the message. I didn't have time to talk about the message. I wasn't thinking about the message. 1, I don't have the wherewithal all the time. And 2, I'm white. Nah, I've been seeing a lot of stream. My PC sponsor texted me yesterday morning and was like, yo, you are getting cooked. I was like, what is he talking about? And then I went to my YouTube and y'all were lighting me up. I get it though, man. I get it though. You know, Kendrick releases music for the first time since the beef. I'm sure, you know, you want people to praise as high as they possibly could and talk about the message. But for me, if you watch my streams and you watch my YouTube, all I do really is judge the technicality of music. I have been rapping for 20 years. I've been a professional battle rapper for 11 years. One of the things that pique my interest, one of the major things that pique my interest in everything, battles, music, art, anything, is the structure of it. It's not always what the material is itself, it's how you're delivering the material. There are 2 different things you could talk about in a song. 1 is the message, and 2 is how the message was conveyed. There are a lot of artists that always have a message in their raps, but don't deliver it properly. I tend to focus on that aspect of music. If I listen to music, I will listen to the message. I will understand the message. I know there's a lot of people on my comments that were like, the song's going over your head. One of y'all was like, you're 30 years old with kids. Why don't you review what the world's gonna be like for your child? The fucking Christ! I don't point out a song and go, what he meant by this is when this and that. I'm not the type that breaks down the message. I'm the one that goes, that's the double entendre. Oh, that's a good internal rhyme. Oh, you don't know what internal rhyming is? This is what internal rhyming is. Oh, that's really good multisyllabics. Oh, that was a really good structure. I like the way he structured that 4-bar setup. I'm the technicality guy. I'm not the guy that's going to break down the message. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I see the message, but honestly, I'm not the person that does that. That's just not me. You know, I don't sit here and I'm just like, what? Oh, oh, what? He said wet like water? Dasani? You know, so hopefully we could get over the whole, I really like the song, it just seemed like a slow burn thing, and move on. And by the way, for the record, I don't know if this helps, man, but I do know how to rap. I've kind of been doing it for about 20 years, and I've been rapping for about 11 years professionally in the battle rap circuit. Mike P vs. Real Deal on KOTDTV.com. Cop the pay-per-view right now. Here's a clip.
I'll snatch your fucking son up. Like, get in the ride, homie. Do an impression of a kid that knows he's in it to die lonely, stuck a pin in his eyes, blind blade, stick to his side slowly, then the beam, flash deal, for a limited time only. You a phony. Yeah. You a phony. And I'm on a manhunt. I'll find you real. Walk in your cafeteria, dump the tray. I don't like school meals. Catch you outside, teaching track. My whip will ride through fields. Grab a Wendy's 4 for $4. Then drive-through deal.
So your boy does know what he's talking about on some level, but I know that's not what I probably should have broken down first. I should have done the technical aspect of it first, because Watch the Party Die is such a message-based song. Honestly, if it was a better day for me, I probably would have taken a better approach, but let me actually break it down from a message standpoint. I've come to realize, going from being an outside-in person to now knowing his projects from front to back, listen to them multiple times, is that Kendrick Lamar isn't as cryptic and as deep as a lot of his super fans claim that he is. And that is not a bad thing, because there has to be simplicity in your intricacy. People have to be able to digest your material. You can't be too cryptic. And I've always kind of saw Kendrick Lamar as like this Da Vinci Code guy, where there's so many of his fans that are like, you just don't get it. Watch the Party Die is not something that can go over anyone's head. Honestly, if you have common sense, I think he's being pretty clear and concise as to what he's talking about and the message that he's trying to relay. I think overall, the one thing that I'm getting over the message is what sounds like a call to arms, a call to action that he is kind of doing in between the things that he is talking about. He's kind of being that big brother hand on your shoulder being like, man, you see these fuck ups, you see this dude right here, you see that guy right here, man, like, ain't that, like, not saying like don't be that, but kind of just saying, aren't you sick of that? Aren't you sick of that type of lifestyle? Aren't you sick of that rapper always talking about that? Aren't you tired of that? You know what I'm saying? A secret, if anything's cryptic, it's his call to action. But his message, and let's be real, man, the song is beautiful. It really is. I didn't really take a bad approach. I just took a different approach as far as listening to it at first. And I just wanted to get the structure of it, but the message itself is beautiful. And to be honest, Watch the Party Die is a very slow ballad version of N95. I mean, Kendrick's always put out messages like this, propaganda, government type of shit. I mean, he's using that in the sense of, with Watch the Party Die, the radio stations playing bullshit, pushing propaganda, the whole nine. What I'm also hearing is just straight up maturity. I feel like Kendrick Lamar is just getting older. The older that I get and the older that most people get, you want more and more peace. You're more tired of the bullshit. And this is what I'm getting from it. This is the message that I'm getting. He's grown and he's just officially seen everything and he's tired of certain things. And I think he's bringing it out loud and to the forefront to really just kind of show people and remind people that they should be tired of it as well. The bullshit, the Hollywood shit, even in the music industry. He's tired of the music industry. He's tired of the radio. And I mean, there's no less cryptic or subliminal message than, I think it's time for me to watch the party die. I also think it's a super dark song to drop after Not Like Us. I think if people don't understand the message of Watch the Party Die, a lot of people will get it as like him saying, stop dancing to my shit. Don't dance to Not Like Us. Don't dance to anything. This is all bullshit and I'm tired of it, which I don't really look at as the message. I already said what I think the message is, and I think it's pretty obvious. But yeah, as far as Kendrick Lamar's first drop since this beef, it is a really, really solid song. I don't know if it has much replay value, but I don't know if it's a replay value-esque type of song, and that is okay. Meet the Grams is not something that we are all sitting here listening to multiple times over songs like Not Like Us and Euphoria and other tracks from Kendrick Lamar, but it doesn't have to have replay value for it to be considered a good record. I think it's a great track. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section about the message of this song. I'm never judging a Kendrick song like that again. And if you agree with my notion as what I think the message is, I think it's pretty clear cut. I think there's additions that you could put. There's more things that you could kind of expand on. You could always expand on everything. Let me know what you guys think. Tell me in the comment section if I missed out on anything or if you think I'm wrong about anything. But I definitely agree with you guys in the sense of, like, I didn't talk about the message at all. It just, honestly, dude, it just wasn't something I was thinking about. Second, I just saw that Kendrick dropped a song. I was like, holy shit. I hit the live. I was unprepared and just kind of went to the technical aspect. I didn't even have the brain capacity to sit there and talk about and break down the message itself. I just kind of relied on my autopilot skills as a rapper and just having an ear for what's, you know, a double and an entendre and this a multi and internal rhyming. And sorry, I nerded out, okay? But hopefully we could get back together again. But that's it. Love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.